folks? Welcome to another Sports Focus. I'm your host, the slimming down John McNeil, and the overweight Jeff McIntosh, and the ultra slim Kevin Civils. How we doing, brother?
You know how it is.
All right. Yeah. That's what you get for messing with me. This is something early, but I got it on film. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We know the truth. I ain't worried
All
about
right,
it. Let's stand up and show the truth.
First. I still got it, too. Watch it, Jack. I got something holding it in, so watch it.
You need a spank?
It's damn thermal. It's tight, too. What's your excuse? Don't get me started. All right, let's start off with Mr. Durant here. Kevin Durant is having an all-pro, all-world year so far. In the first few months of the young season.
Yes.
46 the other night. He is just blowing up. Now, he's about on the pace for a record now.
Yeah.
40 points in a month.
The last person to score that much in a consecutive games like that, 4-game spread, was Michael Jordan 25 years ago.
Yep.
Damn, it's been that long.
And his was 50 or more in 4 straight games. His is 40 or more in 4 straight games.
He's doing it up.
Yeah, he's doing good, too.
Kevin Durant is doing it up. He's definitely one of the best. Now, Stephen A. saying he is the best.
He is.
Ahead of LeBron.
Because he has an all-around game. I can't remember his first name. Avery was on ESPN, and he said that with a guy like him, he can play almost all 5 positions. You can't. He's 6'10", I think it is.
Yeah, 6'10",
6'11".
Yeah.
You can't take a point guard or a shooting guard, and he could take him down low. You have problems setting him up with small forwards and big forwards. Then he can play the center.
Center too slow for him.
And it's the same young man when he came into the league. I don't know if you remember when they had their little combine, and he could not do one of the lifting of 225.
Yeah.
So he's like, aha, look at me now.
Oklahoma State, I remember him.
Yeah, he couldn't do not one of those 225s. But let's get to something exciting. We got the 2014 Pro Bowl.
Damn.
The same. It's just not the same.
Like deafness in the room. Oh, Pro Bowl.
Yeah, it's
No,
just
but
not
wait
the
a
same.
minute now. They're
I
doing something different.
I hear it's different.
You got Jerry Rice and Deion Neon. Deion, you
like
need to shut your mouth for a
Yes, you
second.
do.
Okay, just shut it. Okay, just dip.
What do you
But
do?
he's up there running his mouth. But that's something we're gonna talk about after that.
Okay.
But you got captains, Deion, and they're doing it in fantasy style, so that's right up your alley. Since everything is related to fantasy, you should be excited.
Yes.
No,
Okay, it's not regular fantasy.
but they're picking. It's like in a draft style. They going boom. I'm take
But
this
I'm
guy.
not picking.
Oh, you not picking, so you
Yes, toss it to the side.
just toss to the side. So
Until I see the game, see how it work out.
so you gonna watch the game? You gonna
Yeah, I
watch
watch
the
the
game?
game.
Depends on what I'm doing.
So,
Honestly, it depends
so
on
it's
what
not
I'm
like
doing.
you gonna go out your way to be like, oh, what time is it? What channel it's on? And
If I remember.
oh, if you remember, wow.
Yeah,
I will be checking out the Pro Bowl because as of now, it is 5 Dallas Cowboys in the Pro Bowl.
Tony Romo?
Of course not.
Oh.
DeMarco
You
Murray.
really want to put that right in there, don't you?
DeMarco?
Don't get.
Why you gonna say Tony? You gonna say Tony Romo? No, he had a back
surgery.
back surgery.
You got shanked.
Hey, puppy, put the knife down. Man. Just drop it.
I just rather get shanked in here.
You need to do that a little. You need to go back to the school. You left and you got to.
Yeah, that's really.
I can't
Remember,
do
we the ones with the bellies and the stuff.
Yeah.
You supposed to be all bones. So that's you supposed to be gone
I
by
can't-
now. You
yeah.
do that to us,
Bleed
you
out,
might
bleed
gonna
out,
last
bleed
a
out.
while.
Just bleed out. You'll be okay.
I got nothing.
All right, Pro Bowl's Sunday, 7 o'clock. What is it? Fox, NBC, one of them. Check them out. I will be watching. Now, the major story of the week came from the championship game of the NFC. Just a little on the AFC right quick. Great game. Denver, I think, pretty much dominated New England.
Yeah,
I say.
Yeah, they did.
They pretty much dominated them. Obviously showed they were the better team.
Yes,
and they showed that they were the better team that first game around. It's just things just happened.
The defense
Went
down.
Turnovers and things of that nature. But
They ain't let up this time.
No.
you damn right they didn't. Even though they was kicking field goals.
Hey, I don't care.
They were scoring. They were scoring. Now, Mr. Sherman, Richard Sherman. Now, I wonder now, is this just the case? Now, if you guys are not familiar, Richard Sherman, after he made the play and the Seattle Seahawks won the game, Aaron Andrews threw the mic in his face and, hey, talk about that last play, and he just went off. He was basically talking about Michael Crabtree. I guess they had some issues before the season.
Before the season, golf tournament.
Tournament.
In Arizona.
They go that Arizona. Stay out that west. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, Fitzgerald invited him in.
Oh.
It was Fitzgerald's charity event.
I guess he won't be doing that again.
Or maybe he just want to invite certain people.
He won't invite Mr. Sherman.
Yeah, but Sherman said that it started off with Crabtree talking. Just talking smack. He just started with regular football talk. He said, but it lasted the entire event from the time he saw him to the time it ended. Because he talked to Sam Wash after the game, and he had asked him about it. So he reported on NFL Network. He said that he was talking the whole time, and he said, he brushed it off at first. He said, but it got more and more and more to the point where he said, well, you really trying to make this personal. He said, you really making me not like you. You're making this personal. And that's where it all started. So that's why on his when he said his statement, he said let Crabtree elaborate on what happened in Arizona more. I'm just going to leave it alone.
Sherman is one of them smart brothers. He talks a lot, but he's very smart. Stanford. There you go. That's Stanford again.
Yeah.
But my thing with this whole controversy that the media is trying to bring up, I just don't like it when in a game like that, emotional game, went down to the last play, the reporter comes on the field and just throws the mic in the player's face. Now, now, all my years of watching these games, I always see someone in a suit come up to one of these players and, basically it seemed like they're telling them, look, you're going to be on TV or they're going to interview. I didn't really see that with Sherman.
No.
It seemed like, that the play was over and in the game and here comes the reporter, bam, and now you got this young man with all this emotion. You got to give him a little leeway, give him a little break before you start talking to him.
Right.
I just don't see what's the big deal about it, honestly.
There's a lot of people in his corner. Even Hank Aaron's in his corner.
Right. But like the coach said, they usually give the players 5, 10, 20 minutes to calm down before they let the media talk to him. But my philosophy is they wanted a clip because they know that he's outspoken. And getting him right off the field, you're going to get the raw emotion. So that clip is going to be played all the way through the Super Bowl. It's going to be played all preseason. And every time the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks meet, that clip is going to be played over and over again. So they're going to get as much out of that one clip as possible.
Do you think race has anything to do with it? Because he's a black man and he seemed all angry, got his braids flying all over the place. And
truthfully,
yes,
we are more hard on him for what he did than others. Everybody else is just going along with it because it's the hot story. But we, I forgot who it was from the NBA saying, oh, he just digressed us back over 100 years.
Andre Iguodala
and I'm sitting there like,
sent
really?
the tweet out saying he sent us back 500 years.
And I'm sitting there like, why? Because he spoke his mind? Crabtree called him out. If you're going to call out someone because they asked him at the pre-Super Bowl, the pre-NFC conference press conference, do you think Richard Sherman is the best cover guy in the NFL? And what did he say? No. He said, but then again, I just go look at a whole team. I don't look at individuals. But him as the best in the league right now, no. Well, you laid down the gauntlet. You laid down the challenge. And then your team only threw on his side twice. And both times he broke up the play. Both against Crabtree.
Now,
so he has every right to boast.
I wonder, though, if Crabtree, what if he caught that pass?
He would have went to his face.
Went all up in him. And I don't know, if he probably would have did the same thing because it seemed like they want to get at each other.
But you saw he mushed him. Nobody talked about him mushing
How
him
come
in the
they didn't
face.
say nothing about that?
When he went for the handshake, pat him on the butt, went for the handshake.
Now
and
we
he
don't
mushed
know
him.
what he was saying. He could have been like, "Yo,
Well,
you,
We're on TV. I can't tell you what I
Yeah.
think he said,
but
but
but he's shaking. He's trying to. Because looking at it, you would think he just got his hand out. Oh yeah, and then he hit him on
He hit
the
him on the
butt,
butt.
and then he's like this.
Right. He hit
But
him on
he
the
could have
butt.
been calling them all types of whatevers,
I
or
don't think he
think
called him
so?
a name, but he probably told him, "I got you."
using them big words. That's probably what he was doing.
Yeah, but no matter what he said, he offered the hand. You could have shook the hand,
And then he went like,
or you could have walked around him and just let him talk, and just walked on around him, such as Brady did to Sherman when Brady was in his face. He held his head down and he kept walking off the field. He could do the same thing. Yeah. So why wasn't that unsportsmanlike for him to mush his face?
he mushed him.
I didn't mush him.
He mushed him.
He's a punk.
Well, right quick though, what do you guys did you see the Denver game? Mm-hmm. Did you see how
No, I didn't see that. I missed that.
you missed it?
Oh, I saw that one.
No, did you see Peyton walking off the field, and they had all of the camera people. You had the whole media in front of him, in back of him, and he's just looking all over the place. Like, I was like, well, you won your game to go to the Super Bowl. So calm, Peyton is. Speaks so well, he does. Peyton is the model of what I guess these athletes or
Really?
I don't know because the man just won
You
the
have
game to go to the Super Bowl and he's
you
like,
have to remember, Peyton have done all this before. Not get to Super Bowl, so to speak, but have
won
always
games,
been in the media
in the
attention
media.
for games. So even when he loses, they're in his face, especially against Brady and other big games where he loses. They're in his face. So he's used to the hype. So he knows how to, okay, let me calm down. I can't sit up here, pump my fist, go run around, slap Brady in the face, and then go into the locker room. Let me be poised. Let me walk on through, shake his hand, be nice. Don't want to tell him, yeah, I got you, didn't I?
there's a
And walk
difference
away.
between the white athlete and the black athlete and
No.
how they celebrate because it seems like when you see a lot of the African American athletes, they're doing the signs and jumping and dancing, but you see the white athlete, they just
But you see, white athletes do that too.
Yes, you do. But you know what? The marquee ones
the top
are more
ones.
calm.
Okay, some of the top ones. But you look at Russell Wilson. He wasn't jumping around.
No.
I like Russell Wilson.
You don't see now. You don't see all the blacks jumping around. Yeah. You see the coaches jumping around like idiots sometimes.
Pete Carroll, he's a fool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, he's all over the place.
He's one
Hey,
of
they
them
say
raving
that-
lunatics.
They said that Peyton Manning running around looking for a high five. Nobody gave him a high five.
Oh, is that him and Brady? They in the same bunch.
Yeah,
Huh?
they ain't saying branch. Nobody gonna high five. Just look at him.
Quick on the Navorro Bowman injury.
Yeah, that's bad.
That was
Ooh. Ugh.
he's by far at the position that he plays, which is middle linebacker, the best at it. And to suffer an injury in this game like that is just amazing.
But they say they got this first ACL surgery. Then they may have to go back and see if MCL's messed up.
Yes.
That's sad. Because I looked at that thing. I like, oh, God.
That unnatural bend was like,
Yes. I feel bad for that young
Dion
man.
had to say on NFL Network, stop showing it. Don't show it anymore.
Like, no.
During their show, he said, don't show it anymore. You just can't show it.
Oh, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
I felt for him. I felt for the. Yeah, and you know what's real though? When I know that was a tough game, and you get both sides because Seattle they saw it and they saw him on the field and they calling for the 49er sideline also. So
That was a la Lawrence Taylor when he broke Joe Theismann's
that's
leg.
right.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed that. I think I was Richard Sherman as I ran through the house screaming and yelling, yes, they got him.
You cold,
Take him out.
man. You cold.
Hey, I was an Eagles fan that time.
Folks, make sure you tune in for the next one. We got the Super Bowl show. All this wicked and evilness going on here, so to speak, with all this laughter on people's injuries. Tune in for the Super Bowl show next
Santa
week.
Claus and Santa.
Man, I danced the jig when Joe Theismann went down.
They just
I
all
would do
this.
the icky shuffle.
Can't be doing all this. Folks, I am out of here. Peace.